read that there. So, with that, let's go out to our COVID chase car with David Oldham talking about personal protection equipment, PPE, and a new term he's coined, PPH. Let's go to David Oldham.
Hey everybody, David Oldham with Constitutional Grounds reporting for 3D Politics. Out in the COVID chase car once again, out and about looking for liberty in the land of hysteria, the land of the pandemic, and looking to see how everybody is holding up during everything, and seeing a few things today that I thought we should talk about. And so here, because it's 3D politics, it's time for that. Let's talk about PPE, personal protective equipment, versus what is now the new norm in the public mindset, and that would be what I'm calling PPH, or prophylaxis for public hysteria. And that is more the you owe me the to not infect me, so therefore you have to be wearing all of this stuff so that I can go around without it. Does that sound hypocritical? Personal protective equipment is just that. It is personal, and it is to protect the person wearing it, the wearer. The new mindset is that everybody has to go around now not for protection of themselves in some using of some sort of equipment, gowns, masks, eye protection, gloves, the whole 9 yards. But we all have to go around for everybody else and not infect them. And we see that with vaccines. It's the same identical mindset that they've been trying to push, to be able to push vaccines for so long. Now we're seeing that here. But it's hypocritical, because the very people who want everyone else to dress up for them so that they don't have to are the very ones that could just as well be carriers and have to be dressing up. So everyone's going to have to dress up. So now, is it going to be the Star Trek uniforms? Everybody's going to wear the unitard kind of thing, but with the, PPE attached. How far are we going to take the PPE? We're going to make every bit of skin be covered? Are we going to make everyone have to wear oxygen and so forth, so that they can't potentially in any way breathe some droplet on somebody else? Where's it going to go? So these are some of the questions that I've got, but what set me thinking about a lot of this is the fact that I've been out and about, and I'm seeing more and more people looking like they are in Asia, where they regularly wear masks for both personal protection and for the sake of others. But the numbers of people that are out in public wearing a mask, and if you're out in public wearing a mask for the sake of others, should you be in public in the first place? Or is it just pure, you just don't know, so you'll just take care? But the use of PPE that I have seen has been atrocious. There is not a single use of personal protective equipment that I saw that, one, could have been effective, or two, it was completely inappropriate. Somebody without a mask wearing gloves. Somebody wearing gloves, touching their face after they've been handling other things. I mean, what are we, just trying to keep our fingers clean? But then they go around with the gloves and, they're doing stuff that it doesn't make sense. And then touching, touching anything and then having to touch something that needs to be sterile, needs your hands to be clean. And the fact that everybody is wearing their regular everyday clothes, but they're wearing the mask, they're wearing the gloves, but then they're wearing the regular clothes. You're going to go home and it's going to be what? Or they're the same clothes they wore out. So whether it's PPE or PPH, they've brought stuff with them. It's never correct. It's never been correctly done. And there's never a wash station, which always has to be done because you have to be able to clean off all the stuff, because if you wear the stuff you've been out in into the house and take off all your stuff, you then get infected. If you do it in reverse for PPH, you don't wash before you go out. You're bringing everything from inside the house to outside, and then you come back in. If you don't rewash on the way back in, you bring it back inside. So, it's just, can we have some people start using their brains, please? This is David Oldham in the COVID chase car, trying to find some sense. Maybe someday, soon, maybe. Have a good one.
All right, that's David Oldham, and I'm sure that some people are going to have some comments on that, and that is Oldham at 3dpoliticslive.com.